Good afternoon. It is Friday the 18th of July. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and as you can guess, I'm back on Dartmoor. I've just got off at Meldon and I've just sort of come around the side. I haven't bothered to walk around the reservoir this time. I've just gone the opposite side, and I'm currently making my way in the direction of Salton Tor, which is up there. I had intended going up to Great Links tonight and pitch there, but I was near their last camp a couple of weeks ago with Coral, so I think tonight I may head over towards Shellstone Tor and pitch up there and take it from there the next day. But yeah, I did think about coming out tomorrow and doing a two-nighter, but the weather forecast for the weekend isn't very good. They've given out weather warnings for rain, so I thought, well, I'll just change my plan. I'll come out on a Friday instead and do a quick overnighter. I'll be off the moor tomorrow about dinner time anyway, so a few things to do. But yeah, nice to get out. It's a lot cooler than it was last time I was up here. It's probably about 20 degrees, but yeah, it's quite nice walking weather for a change. So I'm going to crack on and I'll see you in a bit. It's 4 o'clock now, and I've just got the Shellstone Tor. I just collected some water a few moments ago, topped up my water bottles, and I got 2 litres there. So I'm just going to have a quick look around, admire the view. Was thinking of maybe pitching round the corner, but I'll probably go there again and see how it goes. It's not too bad up here at the moment. At least it's dry. It looks like it's a bit of rain far off in the distance over that way, but yeah, it's nice cool breeze. So anyway, let's have a look around and get the tent out. I currently got a farmer pushing all the sheep in this direction, but hopefully they'll go down in the valley later. But anyway, it's after 4:30 now, and as you can see, my tent is up. I'm now using the Vango F10 Helium 1. Not used this one since last year, but then again, this is only my third trip out this year. So yeah, this tent doesn't take long to put up. So if you're wondering, by the way, the entrance is the opposite side. I kind of had it the wrong way around, but never mind. So just admiring the view at the moment. It's apparently there's a couple of tents down in the valley there, and there's a couple, 3 tents and a guy in a bivvy bag a bit further over. So I'm now going to unpack the rest of my stuff into the tent, and I'll show you what I brought. Right, it's just after 5 now. At least the rain's held off. It did try to spit, but it didn't come to anything. So I've managed to unpack everything out of my rucksack. The only thing I'm leaving in my rucksack, which I will leave in the porch, my waterproof's all in there. First aid kit and my toiletry stuff, or hygiene stuff, and a few bits and bobs in the hip pockets, but I'll take out some of the stuff shortly. Inside the tent, I'm now running the Cumulus 250 quilt. That is on top of my multi-mat. One thing I don't have, I've still been meaning to buy one, is a new pillow. My other one just disintegrated and just stopped working. So if anyone's got a recommendation for a very inexpensive pillow, please leave them in the comments. But what I'm going to do tonight is I have my Royal Navy issue Corinthia jacket. I'm going to fold that up, and I have a Army issue head over here, and I'll stuff that inside to make a pillow. Other stuff I brought with me, apart from some spare socks, underwear and that, I have a Isobad merino wool long sleeve top. The red bag is my electrics bag. It's comprising of power bank cable, my head torch with a spare battery, and my little pocket DAB radio, which I want to give a try up here again. My lantern in the tent is my Olight S1R with the lantern head. Camera case, and I'm using the Panasonic TZ100 at the moment. Walking pole. Obviously I've got the Alpkit Coro gas stove, small gas can I've refilled. My cooking set is the Trangia Mini with frying pan, so I could be doing some frying, but you'll see that shortly. Peg bag. Later on tonight, got a can of beer and a small flask of whiskey. The red bag is my food bag, which I'll show you in a minute, and my water with sea knocking the filters there. So just going to sort a few more bits and pieces out, and I'll show you what food I brought this time. Right, food wise, I wasn't going to have this tonight. This was my backup meal, but I think I better eat it because the date on it says best before the end of June this year, and I do have a couple more of these at home with the same date. So what I originally was going to have was a tin of this peck. If you're like me and you watch the Bold Foodie guy, he reckons this is good as spam, so I'm going to give it a go, hence the reason for bringing me mini Trangia cook set with me. So what I'll probably do is chop some of this up and fry it and have it with my beans and sausages, because my initial idea was to fry all of this, and I have a bap which I've managed to slice into 4 bits and have a couple sandwiches with that nasty processed cheese and some tomato ketchup. But that could be my breakfast now. I do have 2 flapjacks, one of which was going to be my breakfast, but it's just going to be snack meals. And I got 3 Nature Valley Crunch bars, again snack meals. Cup of soup, or instant noodle soup as well, if I fancy, still feel peckish later on. But all else I've got is my drinks: hot chocolate, a fruit drink, tea bags, milk powder and sugar, and I've also got some soap there. So try to keep it simple. Overall this coming in about 2¼ pound in weight, so hopefully if I can eat these 2 items here, I'll save a bit of weight for later on, but I'll see how it goes later on. Alright, well the stuff looks alright, a bit dubious about some of these marks inside, but seems to be frying up alright, so I'm going to have probably do a bit of a sandwich with that, and then I'm just going to boil some water up and do that, I think, just to be on the safe side. Then I'll finish the rest of this off tomorrow for breakfast, I think. Well, there you go, 1 peck pork sandwich with some of that nasty processed cheese. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. It must have been better than I thought, but I used about half a tin to make that 1 sandwich, but kind of made a mess in my frying pan. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy this, then I'm going to have some beans and sausages, I think. Yeah, it's quite a nice evening now. It's still quite warm, sun's still quite high, and it is only 20 to 7, so it's going to be light for quite a while. So I had that sandwich earlier on, it wasn't too bad. I got enough to do another one for breakfast tomorrow, but I'll see how well my guts tolerate it first. But as you can see, I've got water on the go, and I'm heating up that beans and sausages. This should be okay, even though it is about 3 weeks out of date, because they do last quite well. So once I've had that, I may have a cup of tea, and then probably like a crunch bar later on this evening. But then again, I may just tap that can of beer and enjoy that. So I'm going to wait until this is done. Right, that beans and sausage was actually pretty good. Actually, I'm quite glad now I actually decided to have that as well. So what I'm going to do now, the water that I boiled it in was just straight out of the bag. I wasn't purified or nothing, so I'm not going to drink it. And they say on the packet not recommended to use the water for drinking afterwards, but that's probably because the packet's got a load of print on it and stuff like that. If it was the old army style one some years ago, which was just plain silver like a Mylar bag, then you could probably drink the water. So I'm just going to use it now to clean my spoon. I've already cleaned my frying pan out a little bit, so I'm just going to do some other stuff. Obviously all my rubbish is gradually going into a bag of rubbish, obviously. And that'll go with me tomorrow, but just want to tidy up now. I may have a cup of tea later, but I think I probably will tap a can of beer in a minute. Right, it's 9:30 now. I'm kind of calling it a night tonight, so I've just had a can of beer earlier on, just had another cup of tea in a snack bar. So I've just done a time lapse of the sun setting, but didn't look too bad. But at the moment it's just a really nice orangey purple sky. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. So it's my last bit of filming, and I'll catch you all in the morning. Good morning. It's coming up to about 7:30 now. Overall, not a bad night. We had a bit of rain from about 2:45 this morning for an hour or two, occasionally heavy, but I think it's cleared off now. So anyway, I'm more or less packed up. All my stuff's more or less in my rucksack. Anything I've left out there is my food. I've got some water come to the boil now. I'm going to have a quick brew, and for breakfast I've made myself a sandwich with that peck ham just to give that a try, and I've added some tomato ketchup. So yeah, overall pretty good night. So I'm gonna do myself a brew now and then pack up and head on. Alright, it's just gone 8 o'clock now and I'm all packed up and I'm ready to go. Usual thing, leave no trace. That is where I slept last night. I'm just going to double check the area and make sure I've not left anything, and any rubbish I have got is inside my rucksack, and I will dispose of that when I find the nearest bin. So when I've checked this area, I'm going to put my rucksack on, and I think I'll head down that way and go towards Black Tor and then take it from there. Alright, I'm currently on Black Tor. It's 9 o'clock, so I got here within time. So that's where I've just walked. I was camped up on Shellstone Tor and I dropped down. I crossed over the stream just to the left of the woods there. Rocks were a bit slippery. I almost slipped in, but thankfully I didn't. Now I've made it up here and it gets quite steep coming up this track here. So like I said, I'm just going to stop in there for a few minutes, have a drink of water, and then I'm going to make my way across the other 2 bits of tors here on Black Tor, and then head on up to Fordham's Ledge and probably go across to High Willows. I'm on Fordham's Ledge now. It's just a few minutes past 9:30, so it's taken me about half an hour just to come up from Black Tor, but I have just taken my time. So just going to stop here for a minute, have a drink, then I'm going to press on towards High Willows. Right, I'm currently on High Willows now. It's about 9:50, so it's taken me well under the hour to get from Black Tor to here. So obviously I gave myself an hour and I'm not in any rush at the moment. So I'm just going to stop here for a while, have a drink, admire the view, and then I'll make my way to Yes Tor in the background there. But overall not too bad. It's quite cloudy. They have forecasted maybe a shower, but since this morning it hasn't done anything. So hopefully it will remain that way for the next couple of hours. Right, I'm currently on my West Mill Tor now. It's just after 11, so doing quite well on time wise, but I'm just going to stop here for a bit, have something to drink, maybe something to eat, have a look around, and then I'm going to make my way down towards Road Tor there, and then on towards Okehampton. Right, I'm heading off the moor now, so this is my last bit of filming. It's been a good overnighter. It's always nice to get out and try new things like that peck meal and that, and yeah, it was alright. Worth trying it again, I think. So yeah, I enjoyed pitching up where I was. I haven't been there for a while, and also walking on a few tracks and that I ain't done for a while either. So overall, yeah, good overnighter. So if you like this one, give us a thumbs up. If you've got any questions or comments, leave it in the comments box and I'll get back to you. So for me, I'll catch you again soon. Cheers and gone.